This is going to be a short introduction and demonstration for a personal project called IdeaCycler. When dealing with idea management, I often have several important ideas and projects on my mind at the same time, but I can only mentally keep track of a small number of these, which means that eventually some get lost. I enjoy using sticky notes to keep track of this kind of information, but I'm not always near them. A notebook can easily become disorganized over time. Many existing idea management apps can be slow, clumsy, or lack portability. A simple text file is clean, but it can lack functionality. A solution to this is to create a chatbot to manage ideas and periodically resurface these ideas to my attention. This idea is worth considering because many people always have a smartphone on themselves, and chat apps are usually quite responsive and accessible from many devices. To create this project and to demonstrate it, I've integrated it into a previous chatbot project of mine. So the chatbot has quite a few features, and we'll go over them quickly. So let's just start up the chatbot. So the features roughly fall into 5 categories. It's usual: creating, reading, updating, and deleting, as well as navigation. So for creating ideas, the basic way of creating an idea is just with the dash. So let's go dash random idea. So under the root node of the idea tree, we have created an idea called random idea, but we are still located at the root node. But we can also create an idea and go to that node. So we can go dash dash. I don't know. A set of ideas called optimization. So we have created that idea and then entered it. We can also mark ideas as important with an exclamation mark. So we can go exclamation mark, and dash is optional at this point. There we go. So we've added an idea under optimization and prioritized it. That means that when ideas are randomly being chosen to be presented to me, important ones will have a higher probability of being chosen. When creating an idea, we can also combine the creation part, entering the node, and prioritizing. So we can go exclamation mark, dash dash. And we have now created a new node, marked as important, and entered it. So those are the basics of creation. Now for the reading features, we can check our current location. So you can see that there's a little pin here marking your current location. The parent node is optimization, and the parent node is the root node. And you can see that we have this node has no children. We can also show the current branch. So right now it isn't very interesting, but let's go to a more interesting location. So let's go up a level and then show branch. Right. We can also show the children of a node. So right now this is equivalent to show branch. But if we go up another level to the root node, and we say show children, then we can see more clearly what it does. We can also show all the ideas, so the entire tree. Right. So you can see that when I say show children, it only chooses this idea, that one, and so on. We can also show the siblings of an idea. So let's go back to the optimization node. So I'm using some commands here that I'll explain a little bit later. Right. So the siblings of this current node, the set is equivalent to the children of the root node. We can also show the important ideas. Right. And they're marked with a little star. So those are the reading operations. Updating. So we can change the priority of an idea. So we can say, so what's the current location? Right. So we can say increase importance, or priority, or weight. Let's try weight. Right. So at a single time, there can only be 3 priority ideas, which means that if you add a new one to the top of the list, one will have to be removed. We can also decrease the weight. We can also edit the text of an idea, so we can say edit to very optimized. Right. We can also update the interval, defining how often ideas are presented. So we can say slow down, or we can say faster to change it by a factor of 2 in either direction. Or we can set the interval to a specific value. So set interval to 5 minutes. So now the deleting feature is pretty simple. Let's find something to delete. Actually, so when you say delete and you're on your current node, it'll ask you if you really want to delete it. So you can say yes or no. I'm going to say no in this case. If you delete a node, it'll delete that node as well as everything below it. So now the navigation features. If you say shuffle, it'll move you to a random point in the idea tree. And the probability of going to a particular node is determined by its importance. So let's decrease the interval 10 seconds. So the shuffle operation is what's used to choose ideas to show to you, and we'll just demonstrate that quickly. Yeah. So another 10 seconds and it should choose another one. So the idea behind this notification operation is that if you've forgotten about an idea, then this will randomly, or there's a probability, a non-zero probability, that it'll bring it up for you and it'll remind you of it, and perhaps it'll bring about some new ideas. We can also search for ideas. Maybe we don't remember exactly what we're looking for, so I'm going to look for simulation. Oops. Still some fine-tuning to perform. Right, and it'll present you with the search results. So I actually meant to go to result number 2, so I'm just going to choose 2. And it takes us to that location. We can also jump to a location if we're more certain about the name of it. So I can say jump to Levy Place. And it'll take us directly there. As you've already seen, we can go up and down in the tree, so if we say up, then it takes us to the parent node. If we say down, it'll take us to the first child node. And then we can also move between siblings. So we can say, backward, forward, right. And those are the main features of IdeaCycler. Thank you.